A $10,000 reward is being offered for any information that leads to the arrest or conviction of the killer or killers responsible in a 40-year-old cold case in the Elk Valley community of Campbell County. This comes 3 years after we learned the victim's identity for the first time. Her name was Tracy Sue Walker. She was only 15 years old. As the TBI searches for those responsible, they're also trying to raise awareness about her story in the hopes that someone knows what happened to Tracy, and they're enlisting the younger generation for support. 6 on Your Side reporter Naomi Homer learned how in this 6 News follow-up. Naomi.
Lori, as the TBI hopes to bring Tracy Sue Walker justice, they have teamed up with an unusual partner, that being a group of sociology students at the Elizabethton High School. After extensively researching Tracy's case, they have been working for the TBI to get their story out, from flying banners on planes to wrapping a car with her photo to make her story heard. And they hope that is the effort that could lead to finally giving Tracy's family the closure they've been looking for.
In 1985, the skeletal remains of a young girl were found in a remote part of the Elk Valley community. At the time, TBI only knew her as Baby Girl, but in 2022, they learned her name was Tracy Sue Walker and alerted her family.
You know, I think for them, I think they would describe it as just like I would, that it's very bittersweet. You know, I'm able to provide answers, but not closure or peace that you really hope to see in a situation like that.
Since discovering her identity, they know she was abducted from her hometown mall in Lafayette, Indiana in 1978. And while it has been 40 years since she was found in the woods of Elk Valley, a new class at Elizabethton High School is hoping to help TBI close her case.
They're not using textbooks and just doing busy work, but they're actually trying to essentially solve a murder.
As students not much older than Tracy was seek to find her justice, they say the process has brought them a new perspective.
She was a teenager my age when all of this was happening to her, and it's going through the case, it's made me feel more empathetic towards other people because, she probably had best friends who never would have expected this sort of thing happening to her. It kind of makes you think, well, it could happen to anyone else in my life.
As someone who grew up not knowing Tracy's story, students like Shelby Edmonds hopes to change that in her community.
Just like any other large, homicide or serial killer activity, that sort of thing, it deserves as much publicity as all of those do. And it's definitely not getting that, but that's our goal right now, is to make as many people, aware of it, because there is somebody out there who knows something who eventually will help us solve the case.
And while students work to get the word out, flying banners, posting signs, mailing flyers, and wrapping a car with her photo, Agent Elkins says he hopes that jogs someone's memory who may know more.
And we're really hopeful that that push and all of those options, really out of the box options, will bring that information in that we need to solve this case.
The TBI says Tracy was last seen in Indiana getting into a vehicle with a group of older men who are believed to be working in the area at the time. They say after they abducted her, they left the state, and she later ended up in Elk Valley where she was murdered. And she may not be their only victim. Lori?
Oh, Naomi, thank you so much. And they're asking anyone who may have information about Tracy Sue Walker's case or that group of men Naomi was talking about to please call 1-800-TBI-FIND.